Imagine walking into an empty room. You feel sudden, crushing pressure. A crowd is pressing against you. The temperature drops. The air smells of rusty iron and you taste cold dust. You are entirely alone, yet your body tells you to. Why do 5 different places share this exact same mystery? Now, the human mind is a careful record keeper. It holds on to memories. And it also holds on to trauma, especially when the laws that were meant to protect us break. Today, we're opening a heavy door. We will look into 5 places where history broke down. We will talk about what happened, and we will also talk about what people still feel. In 1692, Salem let a social fever into its legal system. Ghostly evidence. Talk of things no one could see. The accused could not question a ghost. It was a deadly case of the law going too far. 19 people faced the rope, all based on unproven claims. For centuries, the exact spot was lost to history. Until 2016, when a team of experts finally found it, Proctor's Ledge, a small, wooded hill now surrounded by quiet homes. People visit it today, usually alone. The air shifts fast, it grows unnaturally cold. The wind stays completely still. Sound feels heavily dulled. Total silence takes over. Smell the damp earth, smell rotting wood, hear rustling dry leaves, and footsteps do not match reality. Feel sudden, heavy pressure. It is the heavy weight of a town turning its fear into law. Skeptics say, this is just in the mind. They claim visitors know the story and just imagine the details. Yet, dirt samples show no rotting wood, and the local drop in sound levels show up on testing tools long before visitors ever arrive. Is the absolute end of the American prison system. Alcatraz was built to be the finish line. It held those who had no legal moves left. Being alone was the main tool in D Block. Total darkness while being so close to the world. The wind carried laughter from boats in the bay, close enough to hear. Impossible to reach though. The temperature does not drop. Warmth just leaves fast. It leaves a void, smelling sharp salt spray. Smell wet, heavy concrete. Taste cold, damp steel. Hear clear banjo. Notes echo from the showers. It is a proven trace of a prisoner. The only thing he loved was taken by the system. History experts say the wind carries sounds from the bay through the vents. They claim the shower tiles just kind of mimic the sound of strings. But sound tests show the noise starts right in the center of the empty room, and the song played is a very specific style from the 1920s. We must now face the reality of forced labor, the ultimate injustice of the old American South. Stories make the Myrtles Plantation sound like a movie, but beneath the tales lies a proven history of cruelty, the complete denial of human rights. Studies suggest these ghost stories are a way for us to face the past. Heavy heat trap sound, smell thick flowers. Underneath, smell stagnant water, smell deep, rotting wood, feel invisible, heavy walls. Your legs refuse to cross them. Floorboards creak in rhythm. Footsteps do not match. Hear muffled, heavy work. It is the crushing weight of a whole system built on slavery. Engineers say the footsteps are just the wood moving. They say old wood grows and shrinks in the Louisiana heat. Yet, the steady thudding matches the pace of a person walking, and it leaves moving, foot-shaped heat marks on special cameras. The mix of medicine and the law often has dark results. Opened in 1864, this asylum was built for 250 people. Through vague, unproven claims, the numbers grew over 2,400. People were locked away without a fair trial. They lost their freedom just for being different. Inside the stone giant, researchers note a strange shift. Hallways cause you to get lost instantly. Smell harsh soap, smell dry old paper, taste thick old copper, hear low steady whispering. You cannot understand the words. Your chest feels very tight, your lungs struggle for air, fear rises without cause. The dread here is the physical feeling of losing your legal rights. Air experts blame the fear and panic on bad airflow. They say old buildings trap bad air, causing physical panic. However, air monitors show perfect oxygen during these times. Also, the clear smell of soap appears in sealed rooms that have been empty for decades. By the early 1800s, American punishment became focused. We moved from social fever to systemic pride. Eastern State Penitentiary opened in 1829. The system used the building itself as a weapon. It forced total loneliness and absolute silence. Prisoners wore hoods when they moved. Their names were taken away. It was an experiment in total loss of the senses. Today, the long hallways stand crumbling. The air feels physically heavy. Smell old damp stone. Taste the cold dust. Breathe in the thick rusty iron. Footsteps echo out wrongly. They vanish completely into stone. Shadows hide the lights. Feel heavy eyes watching you. Hear heavy iron doors slide. Metal echoes ring out. Sound experts claim the hallways just bend city noise. They say the echoes are just a trick of the building, but digital recorders catch the heavy sound of iron doors sliding shut. All the original sliding doors were taken away years ago. Fear and control change reality. Places then keep a physical reality. So then maybe hauntings are actually a manifestation of the trauma that happened. Anyway, so if you're interested, go ahead and watch my video that I made about the Stanley Hotel. It's a passion project of mine, so enjoy. If you're interested in abandoned or, haunted buildings.